Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to more Let's Play Jade Cocoon 2. My name is Rabbit, and I just wanted to take a very brief moment to thank you guys for your patience with me regarding last week. I did take about a 7-week break, and that's why there was the delay between getting episodes 38 and 39 out. So basically, 39 didn't go live until yesterday, and I had posted a quick little Facebook post about it. Basically, there's just been a slew of things that have been transpiring in my life. One being that I did accept the new academic position at a school here in town, which is great. But since I'm in this weird, 2 weeks to 3 weeks notice phase, I've essentially been working 2 jobs because during the, mornings to early/late afternoon, I have been going to the research center and been finishing up a couple of projects there. And then in the late afternoon to early evening, I've been going to the school to begin doing some training for some stuff. Plus, I did agree with my new contract to take over a few little research endeavors that they themselves have going on. So I've been doing a lot of data coding, data entry, data analysis. So it has been nuts, and I've been putting in 12-hour work days for the last 6 to 7 days. So it's been fucking crazy, but good. I'm so happy about the new job. I just love my coworkers, and I'm really looking forward to being able to work in town and not having to travel out of the state every single fucking 2 or 3 weeks. I am so done with going to health conferences and presenting at fairs and all these different things. So that has been great, but absolutely busy, as you can imagine. And then the other thing is that my husband and I are still in the process of moving, so we absolutely must be out of our old apartment by mid next week. So as you can imagine, that has been in the backs of our minds, and we've just been moving a little bit every single day. I'm just tired, but I feel really good. I just needed to take a bit of a break, and the last thing that happened was I did upgrade my editing software, my video editing software. So I just did not want to mess around with rearranging stuff because my custom templates and my pre-rendering settings were all lost in the upgrade/transition. So that's what's been going on with me. I don't want to make this a 3-minute long intro, so I'm just going to leave it all at that. And again, thank you so much for your patience with me taking a week to get episode 39 out yesterday. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with gameplay. So where we had left off previously, I told you guys I was going to make a decision about what job I wanted to take. So just to show you and offer my explanation, I did opt for this one, and my thought process behind the selection was that this job, although it's not the most exciting and the reward is not that amazing, it still is going to encourage us to go through the level 3 forest for the earth element. And then there was another job that was going to award us, I think it was an Aldrakic egg, if we go through the level 4 earth forest. So I was thinking, let's just do groundwork and then immediately come back, turn in the job once we find what we need to find. And if the Aldrakic egg job is still there, we'll just take that one and immediately continue into, I think it was called barren earth or barren ground or something to that effect. So that was kind of what I was thinking. We'll see how it works out. I was also entertaining the idea of us attempting the next advancement test, but I do not think our team is ready for that at all. So let's make a quick pit stop to the Room of Life. We have, I believe, 2 Kalma to turn in and then 2 eggs to hatch and name. And then we're just going to head straight back into the forest. I don't want to dawdle here for too long. I don't know. I just feel like I'm ready to hit those forests again. So anyway, you can see this is one of the divine beasts that we did find. It's not that spectacular. It's something we should have come across much earlier on in gameplay, but this one is pretty nice. I believe this is the first time we've encountered this spell, Tishu or Tishus, where you can actually recover MP. And I can see this being very strategic, on your water side of your beast amulet, having someone heal health and then someone healing mana. It just seems pretty cool to me. So it's something for me to absolutely keep in the back of my mind as I ponder what I want my amulet to look like as we continue. But for now, I like the way our group is set up. It was only maybe 2 episodes ago. I think it was episode number 38, maybe 37 possibly, where we switched some things up and we have a very earth heavy, I guess, formation as opposed to having a fire heavy formation. But anyway, this knock one, I believe, is the egg of the, it's like the swordfish looking beast. So I'm just gonna name this guy Nemo. In before, it is not that one and it looks completely different, but let's quickly hatch our last one, but certainly not our least. And again, this is the divine beast that my good friend Fizzy from Fizzy Flask Gaming had requested that I name after him ages ago, but for whatever reason, we had never encountered it until just a few videos back. So I don't know why it took so long to run into this guy. I don't think it's that special or supposed to be that rare, and yet it was a challenge to find. So I'm happy to welcome it to the party, and I will be sure to figure out a way to incorporate Fizzy into our little family. But the other thing is we did complete a job that gave us a moth mantis, and I'm very pleased to see that it already comes with 2 merges. So I'm happy about that. I'm not really well versed enough in this yet to know whether or not the abilities it has amassed through the NPCs merging. I'm not sure whether or not it's in a good place, but I would guess this is okay. Surely there has to be some advantage to taking divine beasts that were raised by the NPCs, right? Maybe the only advantage is that it saves you time, but maybe, you know, it has some perks that would be difficult to get on your own. I don't know. I do want this in my formation as well at some point because I like the way that it looks quite a lot. So again, something else for me to keep in mind, but I don't have any room right now. I don't want to rearrange anything. So let's just I guess hit up the, yeah, let's go to the throne room and just keep going. We don't have anything left to sell. I believe we took care of all of that in our last episode. So let's just go to groundwork. Oh my gosh, did we really get that far in the wind forest? Oh man, that's crazy. Okay guys, here we go. Let's go to groundwork, and then I guess we'll go to the place after that. I can't believe we went so far through the wind forest. It must have been to complete a job. I don't remember what my motivation for exploring it that thoroughly was, but that's the only thing I can think of. I've been trying to do these evenly, but it doesn't always come out exactly. Oh my god, I was not even paying attention. I was trying to fill up my map. Whoa, we're fighting 3 of them now. This is crazy. Let's go ahead and start with our fireside. I think we should be fine. I don't see this being too tough. And oh my gosh, you guys, I totally broke tradition and I didn't start in the level 1 forest and work my way up. I don't know. Can you tell it's been a while? I'm not even following my own traditions. Well, it'll be okay. I'm not too worried about it, but the reason why I like to do the backtracking is just so we can find more eggs and more comma if there's anything I missed. But, you know, I don't see this being too huge of a loss. I think we're okay. And I can always come back through myself, right? So, no biggie whatsoever. These things have pretty good defense, or my attacks are just not very good. So, goodbye to you. And then this thing is for sure gown. There's no hope for you, monster. I was looking at the time when I loaded today to play, and I can't believe it. We're at, I think, like 20 hours of gameplay. You guys, is that not nuts? I don't feel like we've had 20 hours worth of adventuring.
Hi, welcome to Kicking At Company. Huh? This is Kicking At Company? Yes. What are you doing here? Traveling salesman. Gonna buy something?
Oh, how weird. Why did we have a cutscene because of this? Let's check out what he has. And you've got bullshit. What? Why did they even give us a cutscene? I guess this could be good if you are tired of dicking around with fights and battles, but oh my gosh, what a waste. And we don't even have anything to sell, so I mean, I guess I could get rid of these spores. Meh, I'm not too worried about it. That is so strange. I think it's strange.
Thanks again. You are Kahu, right? Well then, I have a special present for you. This item, a present for you.
Oh, this must have been part of the job that we saw for someone to deliver something to me. But that is so weird because I think in episode 39 we ran into an Alco beast hunter, and he also said he had to deliver something to someone named Kahu. Oh my god.
Really? Hey, don't go taking stuff from strangers. It is not from a stranger. No. Huh? There is someone who is cheering you on. So good luck.
And you're just not gonna tell me who?
He says this project needs a good rival.
And the plot thickens, you guys. Okay, well that's cool. I can't believe we already found the key spore. Very odd, but okay. Well, that's good news in a way. That just, oh my god, cute gems. Guys, very soon we should have enough money for, oh wait, don't chase me. Oh, I guess that's it. Okay, I have to fight you. We should have enough money for the next backpack. I am hoping. I must have it. I must have it. It is going to be so nice to have an extra 5 slots. We've had a couple of times where I've had to drop things or use items that I honestly was not ready to use, but I just needed to make room. Oh man, that is so lame. Quit your bullshit. So what I may actually do is when this episode ends, at that point, I may, you know, go back to the temple and then rerun through the first 2 Earth Forests. I don't know. I feel kind of weird not having done it. I don't know why I completely forgot to do it, but I think it's a good habit to get into. I'm sure there will be a point where I don't always want to start over at the level 1 forest because I'm just going to pick up a bunch of starter level bullshit and flawed stones. I'm not going to be finding cute gems, you know what I'm saying? So maybe it's not necessary, but I still feel as though we're pretty early in terms of everything we can access via exploration. So I don't know. I don't think it hurts to go ahead and make the trip back. At this point anyway. But we still have roughly 4 or 5 minutes before I want to call it quits here, so we'll just see at what point we leave off. Ideally, we will have wrapped up this level or this island and then maybe groundwork 2? We'll see. And we got a meta mugwort. And at least I should run into salespeople for Kikinak and Company, so I should be able to keep my inventory somewhat free by selling things. Oh, another cute gem. I think the cute gems are worth what? Are they 800? Or is that the lovely gem? I do not remember. But either way, we may have enough when we're done here anyway, so I might want to go back just to get the next backpack. I'll see how I feel. And what is this? Mel's Elixir 3. Holla! So it may be time to start dropping those shitty Mel's Elixirs 1s, and I might have a couple 2s. Not too sure. Oh, there it is. I am not ready for you. That is so strange. Why was the key spore and the cutscene so early on in the exploration of this place? How strange. Well, I guess in other news with me, since I don't have too much life stuff to update you guys on, since I've just been working, moving, and chilling. Well, not really chilling, but in the evenings I've been so exhausted that I guess that's all I've really had energy for. I recently started watching Rick and Morty, which I know is not by any means a new show, although season 2 is going to begin airing at the end of this month. I think it's like the 25th or 26th of July. So I have very much been enjoying Rick and Morty, which is kind of strange because it's not really my sort of humor. The first episode I didn't like very much. I didn't find it that funny, but Andrew loved it. I mean, it's totally his sense of humor and his style. It's right up his alley. I knew immediately when we were watching the first episode of season 1 that he was going to just love the whole show. And I was right. Like, he loved it, and we watched all of season 1 together. And I think he's watched a couple of the episodes again since we had tuned in and watched them in the evening together. And okay, what? I have not yet seen this form of Patrick. We've never encountered this one. Oh, it's so creepy. It's a little too creepy if you ask me. So anyway, Andrew and I took about 3 days to get through all of season 1. I mean, there weren't that many episodes, but I'm not one of those people that can just sit and marathon through a show. Like, I know a lot of people enjoy doing that, but I just, after like 3 episodes, I have to get up and do something else. I'm not really a big TV watcher or a movie watcher. You know, Netflix is cool because, you know, you don't have to worry about commercials, and, you know, the same thing can be said for Hulu or any other streaming service. I just don't like dealing with commercials, so we do not even have cable or satellite television. Anything that we want to watch is through Netflix, Hulu, or other online streaming services. Like, we watch a couple of things on YouTube as well. So anyway, I'm just not the kind of person who likes to sit and watch things for very long. I get antsy and I have to get up and do something. And so with that being said, it took a couple of days to get through it, and I did enjoy it. And then we had a bit of a blast from the past because I was, you know, just telling Andrew, oh my gosh, I really loved Space Ghost Coast to Coast so long ago, and he was just saying that it was a show that he enjoyed also. So we downloaded quite a few of the episodes, and we have been watching them. So anyway, I guess I will continue talking to you guys about Space Ghost Coast to Coast and all that stuff in our next episode. What I'm going to do is actually call it quits here. We need a couple of shorter episodes to balance out how long some of the most recent ones have been. So what I'm going to do is exactly what I've explained to you guys. I'm going to head back to the temple and see how much money I have from selling some of these things. I don't remember how much the cute gems are worth, but I might actually have enough for the next backpack or the next bag. So I'm gonna sell my shit, turn in the comma that I had picked up, and I get, you know what, fuck it, let me just bring you guys with me so you can see exactly how much we're getting of everything. I just don't want this episode to be long. I like the idea of having 2 or 3 videos be under 20 minutes. So let's just not dawdle. Let's immediately go sell our shit, see if we can buy the bag. If not, we'll just immediately go to the Room of Life and turn in the comma that we found. Okay. Oh my god, this is so many. I have to just get rid of a few of these. I know they're not worth anything, but I do not want this many. Oh, these are only worth 200. Oh my god. How much is the bag worth? God damn it. This is ridiculous. I need $2,000 more, and I don't have enough shit, I think, to even get 2,000. Maybe? No. Not even close. Okay, well, that sucks. So the last thing for us to do before we can call this quits is to hand in the comma. So let us just teleport over here. We'll see the information for it together. And then that is where I will part ways with you all. So here we go. This was the binoculars, and that is its information. So thank you so much for joining me for this episode, you guys. When we come back together, I will meet you back at Groundwork. I guess we'll come back together at Groundwork 1. It doesn't hurt. I mean, it was pretty short and didn't take us too long to go through the first time. So yeah, I will see you in just a moment in our next episode, and we will revisit Groundwork 1 and keep on going.